he's a very serious actor. Set पे he take
Yeah.
it very serious. पर साइड पे थोड़ा बहुत मस्ती चलता रहता है. He's always cracking jokes. He's very witty. I'll tell you, ताजा खबर के सेट पे I learned more गालियाँ than
Okay.
I think ताजा खबर के show में I learned more गालियाँ than. One difference between Shazia and me is that Shazia is very good with numbers and I am very bad. It's a joke between people कि अगर calculations करने तो नित्या से मत करवाओ, बाकी सबसे करवाओ, इससे मत करवाओ. I remember मैं बिस्तर पे लेटी थी, खांस रही थी जब कॉल आया था and I was like yes, I really want to audition for this.
और अभी तक जितने एक्टर्स के साथ काम किया है, so be honest, उनमें से किस पर क्रश हुआ है?
Oh.
oh. Hi Nitya, how are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. आज की ताजा खबर बता दो सब कुछ करने से पहले.
आज की ताजा खबर है कि अभी 3 दिन हो गए शो निकल आते. हाँ, 3 दिन हो गए आज. और आज कल रात को मैं वापस बॉम्बे आई तो आज सुबह मैंने शो देखा है. पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन के दौरान एक स्क्रीनिंग हुई थी तो आई सॉ द शो देन. But I think the final cut I hadn't watched. Now this morning I started watching क्योंकि I wasn't in India तो वहाँ पे Hotstar नहीं आ रहा था. बहुत FOMO था. Everyone was watching. I was just sitting and reading everyone's messages. But today, this morning, finally I watched a few episodes और रात को I'll watch the remaining now.
Okay, great. But अभी तक जितने messages, जितने भी tweets वगैरह पढ़े होंगे तो कैसा फील हुआ? क्या क्या पढ़ा उसके अंदर और क्या सबसे खास लगा?
सबसे खास, see for me this is very new यार. जो कुछ भी हो रहा है happening to me for the first time तो सब कुछ. This is my first interview by the way, my first face to face official.
I'm glad कि हम कर रहे हैं. I'm glad.
Yes. So everything is a first for me right now. So everything is just exciting. The messages I'm getting, people are loving the show. They're loving Shazia as a character. I'm getting so many lovely messages about what they think of the character, what they think of the show. So I'm just trying to take it all in. Very grateful. I'm actually every message that is coming I'm reading. I'm that excited. Every single, I'm not missing out one message also. It's lovely what all is happening and I'm just so excited. I'm still taking it all in. I'm still digesting everything. Still, yeah.
तो जब अभी promotions चल रहे थे और Bhuvan was traveling from city to city and even Shreya was traveling, तो क्या आपकी उनसे इस दौरान बात वगैरह हुई कि कैसा माहौल है, कैसा लग रहा है?
Yeah, ज़्यादा कुछ बात हो नहीं पाई because everyone was very busy.
Yeah.
I was somewhere else, they were somewhere else, they were somewhere else. But you can tell that माहौल काफी ताजा है, काफी
very ताजा.
काफी ताजा है, काफी upbeat है. Everyone's excited. Everyone has been waiting for the show. Bhuvan's full fan following has been waiting for this show. So you can tell. मतलब but day by day the excitement was building up and suddenly सब कुछ burst हो गया फिर जब आ गया. बहुत अच्छा है यार. ज्यादा बात नहीं हुई but I know कि the माहौल is very good and we were all very excited even while shooting. We were all very excited for this show.
ओके बट हमने भी रिव्यू किया ताजा खबर का एंड हमें पर्सनली बहुत पसंद आया और शाजिया का कैरेक्टर इज डेफिनेटली वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इम्पैक्टफुल वंस. सो कूडोज टू यू फॉर दैट. और आपने काफी अच्छे से प्ले किया है. और आप बताओ कि यू नो एवरीवन्स फेवरेट कंटेंट क्रिएटर एंड एवरीवन नोज अबाउट भुवन. वाह, मतलब the kind of name, the you know the big the man he is. So आपका कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा उनके साथ काम करने का?
Oh God, when you meet him na, and you've done interviews with him na, so you
yes,
know
I have.
He's so warm as a person, and he makes you feel very welcome on set. I was obviously a little intimidated. I was working with Bhuvan, I was working with Shreya, with Devendra, with Prathamesh. These are huge actors in their own field. So well. I was obviously thoda intimidated, but the minute I stepped onto set, I was made to feel very welcome by the whole team, by the BBK Vines team, by Bhuvan. When they talk to you, they feel like, you know, they're really interested in what you have to say. It was a very collaborative process also. मतलब scene के पहले we would all talk about scene कैसे करना है, ये क्या करना है, वो क्या करना है. Keep helping each other out. I was getting lots of tips from everyone. Because I think I was still figuring out it was it wasn't my first time shooting, but it was my first time shooting something at this scale. So I would keep getting tips सबसे इधर उधर थोड़ा थोड़ा. They would so tell me, don't stand like that, आपका light कट जाएगा. Someone would tell me, maybe try this line this way. So that way it was very collaborative, very helpful set. I feel very lucky, yeah, to be
okay. But आपकी casting कैसे हुई? Because that would be something interesting for us also to know. और and क्या भुवन present थे आपके audition process में? Because he was also producing it.
And thank God, no, he wasn't present. But बहुत ही traditional audition process था. आजकल जो भी roles I've done, I've got through auditions only.
Yeah.
ये actually जब I think Jan 2021 में थोड़ा short lockdown चल रहा था तभी, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
But I remember जब मुझे audition call आया था, I was recovering from COVID.
Okay.
Then I remember when I got the call, and I got a call from Navratan Mehta's casting team. I had auditioned with him once a few months before that, and I remember I had lots of fun in that audition for another project. He had lots of fun, and he had said कि यार तुझे और काम करना चाहिए, we need to get you onto the big screen and all of that. And I was like, yes, I know, I also want to be on the big screen. And Navratan had said, I'll make it happen. Cut to few months after that, I'm getting a call from his team saying, there's a show called Taza Khabar, and it's produced by them and directed by Himank, and we would like to audition you for Shazia. And they told me about the show and everything. I remember मैं बिस्तर पे लेटी थी, खास रही थी, जब call आया था, and I was like, yes, I really want to audition for this, but please मुझे 2-3 दिन दे दो, अभी तो हालत ही नहीं है audition करने के लिए, और मुझे ढंग से भेजना था audition, because I immediately knew I wanted to be part of the show. So then 2-3 दिन के बाद my friend came on to self test चल रहा था क्योंकि सब कुछ बंद था pandemic की वजह से. तो my friend came on to a video call with me cues देने के लिए. It was the first crypto scene when she's explaining crypto and all to everyone. It was that scene. तो बहुत मजा आया. Sent the audition. फिर 2-3 बाद एक और कॉल आया, they said यार ये थोड़ा अलग करो, वो थोड़ा अलग करो, और फिर से भेजो. तो फिर से वो सब किया, भेज दिया. And I think few weeks after that, Navratan called me and said, चलो set है, good job. And then it was all done.
इसका शूट कहाँ पर हुआ था?
शूट पूरा बॉम्बे में ही हुआ है. मोस्टली सेट्स पे हुआ है. आई थिंक जो चौल के सीन्स है वो शायद एक्चुअल लोकेशन पर था, पर बाकी सब सेट्स ही थे. होटल सीन्स होटल्स में हुए, पर सब कुछ बॉम्बे में ही. And it was important to do it in Bombay because Mumbai as a city is a big part of the show. It's another character in the show. We've shown all the different stages of Mumbai. You've seen the chawls from the I don't want to give too much spoilers, but you see a lot of Mumbai in the show.
Yes, so that's true.
It was important, I think, to shoot in Mumbai.
Okay, but पहले से आप follow करती आई हैं भुवन बाम को as a creator?
See, I'll be honest ना, मैं ज्यादा comedy consume नहीं करती हूँ. But I knew who Bhuvan Bam is. I knew how massive he is, and I knew I knew he had a special talent. Not everyone can do what Bhuvan Bam can do. So I may not have been watching every single video, but I know कि जब भी मेरे feed पे भुवन बाम का video आता था, तो I used to immediately watch. And I love watching interviews. तो टीटू मामा के interviews I used to watch a lot.
वो तो काफी famous interviews रहे हैं भुवन के, जो बहुत लोगों ने पसंद किया. I mean, वो टीटू मामा में ही, in fact, टीटू talks में, in fact, he interviewed Shahrukh Khan also one day. So उनकी एक अलग ही, of course, very unique, and everyone was very impressed because कहीं ना कहीं अब लोग ताजा खबर का इसलिए भी बहुत ज्यादा वेट कर रहे थे क्योंकि कुछ टाइम पहले उनका एक शो आया था ढिंडोरा, जिसमें सारे कैरेक्टर्स उन्होंने खुद ही प्ले किए थे. तो कहीं ना कहीं सबको बहुत उम्मीदें थी. एंड आई रिमेम्बर जब मैंने इसका रिव्यू अभी रिसेंटली किया शोज अबाउट का, तो मैंने लोगों से यही बोला स्पेशली कि ढिंडोरा और ताजा खबर को प्लीज वो मत करना, कंपेयर मत करना, बिकॉज बोथ हैड एंटायरली डिफरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड बहुत अलग एक्सपेक्टेशंस के साथ देखना इस शो को. So that was there. But क्योंकि मैंने भी मतलब not just the interview bit, because interview तो मैंने of course भुवन और श्रेया का recently किया ही था for ताजा खबर, but मैंने भी भुवन के साथ एक बार काम किया हुआ इससे पहले दिल्ली में. So of course I could relate when you were talking about him. But I really want to know कि कौन सी चीज ने आपको सबसे ज्यादा सरप्राइज किया है सेट पर?
Oh, you know, he's a very serious actor. Set पे he'll take it very seriously. पर साइड पे थोड़ा बहुत मस्ती चलता रहता है. He's always cracking jokes. He's very witty. तो always साइड में jokes crack हो रहे हैं. कुछ सीन थोड़ा ठीक हो नहीं रहा है, कुछ शॉट शायद थोड़ा गलत हो गया, तो he's the first one to start laughing. He first one to start giggling about it. That was nice to see that, even though, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of pressure on him. Like he said, he's producing it, everyone's waiting for the show. He was still able to laugh and, you know, in the mood when it was needed. I would have taken a lot of pressure if I was in his position. But to be able to see that he was still able to like lighten the mood when is needed, it shows that he's a very, that's also part of professionalism, is to know when to be serious and to know when to, you know, break the ice.
Yeah. But that's a very good part and very good quality, because उसी से फिर कहीं ना कहीं वो सेट का माहौल वैसा बनता है. और अगर हम सेट के माहौल की बात करते हैं तो आई एम प्रीटी श्योर बिहाइंड द सीन्स बहुत कुछ हुआ होगा. तो इज देयर एनीथिंग दैट यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर विद अस, और इज देयर एनी मोमेंट जो आपको लगता है आपके लिए हमेशा मेमोरेबल रहेगा, फिर चाहे वो कोई मस्ती हुई हो सेट पे या किसी का कुछ हार्ट वार्मिंग जेस्चर रहा हो जिसकी वजह से आप इसको याद रखोगे. सो एनी सीन, लाइक एनी बिहाइंड द सीन मोमेंट that you could
I'll
share
tell
with
you
us.
about one scene, which one difference between Shazia and me is that Shazia is very good with numbers and I am very bad. So bad. मतलब it's a joke between people कि अगर calculations करने तो नित्या से मत करवाओ, बाकी सबसे करवाओ, इससे मत करवाओ. And I remember there was one scene में I had to some line I had to say, इसमें बहुत सारे numbers थे, कुछ 2-3 अलग-अलग numbers थे, कुछ calculation वो लाइन में, एंड नाइट शूट चल रहा था, तो वैसे भी दिमाग थोड़ा स्लो था ही नाइट शूट के दौरान. एंड आई रिमेम्बर मुझे बोल, आई जस्ट कुड नॉट से दैट लाइन. मतलब हर बार इधर माय नंबर वुड बी रॉन्ग, या नंबर्स को मैं इंटरचेंज कर रही थी, या मतलब हो ही नहीं रहा था. एंड आई रिमेम्बर नॉर्मली जो जितने टेक्स होते उससे ज्यादा हो गए थे थोड़े, एंड आई वाज गेटिंग वेरी कॉन्शियस कि यार पूरा सेट इज जस्ट लुकिंग एट मी कि यार एक लाइन बोलना है इससे, वो नहीं हो रहा है. आई रिमेम्बर, एंड सब लोग मजाक में हो गया कि सब लोग हंसने लगे कि हो नहीं रहा है, ये मजाक में हो गया. I remember that day. I was very nervous, but the same thing of everyone knew exactly when to lighten the mood to tell me कि यार हो जाएगा, relax, होता है सबसे, don't worry, chill, laugh और कर लो. Finally हुआ बहुत सारी टेक्स के बाद, but I remember that moment I was just like यार ये नहीं होना है, ये आज तो नहीं होगा ये. I just didn't get the numbers right.
God, I can imagine the pressure on you.
And it was one line, it was a big scene, and I was like one line, and वो एक line की वजह से पूरा scene अटका है, and पूरा scene बार-बार हो रहा है. It was now that I think about it was funny. तभी I was getting very flustered.
Yeah, understandable and fair enough also. So आपकी overall journey की बात करते हैं. You've been a theater artist yourself. So क्या theater मुंबई में ही क्या because you were born there, या फिर दिल्ली में भी आए हो कभी theater से related कुछ काम करने?
So I was not born in Bombay. We came to Mumbai जब मैं 6 साल की थी. उससे पहले अलग-अलग जगह में रहे थे. थिएटर में स्कूल से ही करते आए. मतलब स्कूल में आई थिंक एवरीवन न्यू मी एज द गर्ल जो हर प्ले में है. हर जो एनुअल डे होता है ना, और एक बड़ा परफॉर्मेंस, I think everyone just knew my face as वो लड़की हमेशा है उसमें. I was known as that girl in school. College में भी theater किया. I also then studied theater for a year. Theater mainly Bombay में ही किया है, but we've traveled a lot with my plays. Recently, actually, a play of mine called Strictly Unconventional. We performed in Delhi, we've performed in Ahmedabad, we've performed that in Lucknow. So we keep traveling with plays, and that's the best part of theater also. Okay? You can perform in different venues for different audiences. It's a very exciting part of working for the stage also.
Okay, but अगर मैं आपकी OTT जर्नी की बात करूँ तो फेम के में भी आप थी, then ब्लर में भी थी. So अभी तक क्या OTT has been a blessing for you? You feel that way?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it wasn't for OTT, I don't know if my career would have started still or taken off. You know, all the opportunities I've gotten have all been on OTT and YouTube. So the internet in general, I am very grateful for. And I think a lot of actors, a lot of filmmakers, a lot of writers, directors, everyone in the industry
Yeah.
is very grateful for. Because it's opened up more spaces to tell more stories. You know, we're not restricted by we have to tell this kind of story only or that
Yeah.
kind of story. There's an audience for every kind of story.
Yeah.
Which is nice because everyone has a story to tell, everyone wants to tell a story, and
Yeah.
if you just put in the work और हो जाएगा, कोई ना कोई तो देख लेंगे, कोई ना कोई,
हाँ.
someone will watch your story, and
Yeah.
that's very, it's very assuring कि यार हो जाएगा, हो सकता है,
Agreed.
it's not this unreachable goal now. You can,
Yeah.
it's happening for people around us, and it can happen for everyone.
और अभी तक जितने एक्टर्स के साथ काम किया है, so be honest, उनमें से किस पर क्रश हुआ है?
Oh.
oh.
यार अभी नहीं हुआ है, हुआ ही नहीं है.
पता नहीं आपके ओ से ऐसा लगा कि बहुत सारे रहे हैं.
नहीं, because I was thinking, the thing is, I've been very lucky to work with actors I have a lot of respect for.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes when you look at an actor and you put them on that pedestal,
Yeah.
so then it's a little tough to have a crush on them. Then you're just in awe of their work and you're like, yaar, kaise kar rahe acting, how are they doing? I'm just kind of observing them on set as actors.
So किसके awe में हो? Crush को छोड़ देते हैं.
All of them, yeah. I'll tell you, there's something I've learned from everyone, whether it was Tapsi and Blur,
Yeah.
Bhuvan here, Shriya over here, Deven sir.
Yeah.
There's something I've learned from everyone. Very consciously, I've picked things up from everyone, and I'm creating a bag now with everything I've picked up, and I carry it with me for all my auditions, all my shoots. There's something you pick up from everyone. And I think that's important also, not to consciously be like, to consciously keep learning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. अच्छा, आपने इतना ताजा खबर में ऑफ कोर्स आपने काम किया एंड आपने बोला कि भुवन की सारी ना से बट आपने कुछ वीडियोस पहले जरूर देखी है जो फीड में आ जाती थी, तो आपने देखे और इंटरव्यूज देखे. तो सच बताओ, कितनी गालियां सीखी है भुवन से? बिकॉज ये एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन है, मुझे लगता है यहाँ से हर कोई पूछने वाला है जब भी भुवन की बात होगी तो.
Actually, first time someone's asked me this, कितनी I'll tell you, ताजा खबर के सेट पे I learned more गालियास than
Okay.
I think ताजा खबर के शो में I learned more गालियास than yeah. And very unique also, na? The गालियास you've not heard before. It's new. You start making connections कि यार कभी गाली, हाँ वो भी बन गया, वो भी बन गया, वो भी बन गया.
और ये तो मैंने पहली बार सुनी, ये वाली मैंने पहली बार सुनी है.
And it's another form of writing an art. How many गालियास can you write?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. But अब आगे, हाँ तो मतलब सीखी है ना, बस क्योंकि वो सीखनी बनती थी.
इतना you're hearing around you तो सीख ही लेंगे.
हाँ सही बात है. अच्छा, अब आगे और कौन से प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, कुछ पाइपलाइन में है या कुछ किसी के ऑडिशंस चल रहे हैं, यू आर जस्ट इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ इट और व्हाट?
यार I wish I could tell you, और नहीं बता सकती, I'm very excited, but there are a few things I'm working on. Last year I shot for one film, I don't know कभी आएगी, hopefully soon. And in December I also started shooting another series, which is that I'm very excited for. I hope it all plays out the way I'm imagining in my head, because if it does, it's going to be so much fun. It's again a very unique show. I don't think there's something like that right now on Indian OTT, and it's a character that's very different from Shazia, very different from Ira from Blur. It's having a lot of fun building that character. एक छोटा सा schedule we did in December, बाकी सब होगा इस साल. But yeah, I'm quite excited.
So they are all coming on OTT. हो रहा है.
Yes. हो रहा है, all OTT. Like I said, OTT right now is my mothership. Oh,
that's sweet. And we would love to see you in more of such projects, Nitya, because it was a treat to watch you in Taza Khabar as well. But congratulations once again, because you did a great job in Taza Khabar, and I think everyone watching here would agree to it. जिन्होंने देखा है ताजा खबर.
Thank you, and thank you for taking the time out to talk to me today.
ये मेरी लाइन होनी चाहिए.
But you see how excited I am for everything happening.
You should be, you should enjoy these perks, and you should be grateful and like enjoying it to the fullest.
Absolutely. I unfortunately wasn't in in Mumbai when Taza Khabar's premiere happened, but my
Yeah.
parents went for the premiere. So for me, those small things are also exciting when they're sending me a
Yeah.
picture in
Wow.
front of the Taza Khabar poster. It's so exciting for them also. They've supported me so much over the last
Yeah.
2-3 years. Yeah, very excited, very grateful for everything happening.
That's very sweet, very sweet. But thank you so much for taking out time क्योंकि ये मेरी लाइन है और मैं ही बोलूंगी, तो आप मत बोलो. And all the very best for the upcoming projects as well.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
To you too. Bye bye.